So today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look. This is just like a fun playing around with makeup kind of look. I recently went to Primark and I picked up some of their makeup from their K-pop section, which was their trending section. So I just thought, let me buy a couple of things, play around with some makeup on YouTube so you guys can see. I used this palette here, which is the K-pop Sugar Rush eyeshadow palette. Whoops. Comes with all these cool pastel sort of colours, because for those of you that don't know what K-pop is Korean pop, Korean music, South Korean specifically. The makeup is fun but pastel and quite muted, not too over the top, not really bright in your face colours. So as you can see, I used these eyeshadows to create this kind of fun pastel kind of spring sort of look. Then it came with this K-pop Sweet Cheeks blush and highlight palette. Personally, I don't find that any of them can work as a blush, but they can all work as highlighters. This is what they look like, and oh my god. This one here, Candy Floss, is what I'm wearing on my cheekbones, and Lemon Sherbet is what I'm wearing on my brow, but gorgeous. This palette is excellent. And then I also used some of their Pillow Talk matte lip cushions, not that great. And I also used their Bubble Blush Cushion Blusher, which is actually pretty good. And then I've used some of their eyelashes too. So in the video, what you will see is the products that I show are just these ones. So like I said, it's just a fun, fresh, K-pop-y kind of look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Hello everybody, so I've already done my contouring, concealer, foundation and eyebrows. And first off, I'm going to be using the Sugar Rush eyeshadow palette, which smells like cherries. And I am using this pale shade to just go all over my eyes using a 224 blending brush by MAC. This is just to set my primer. Then I'm using the Sweet Cheeks palette, and I'm using the shade called Lemon Sherbet. This is the blush and highlighter palette, to apply it all over my brow bone so that it's a nice shimmery lemony golden sort of shade there, brightening it all up. Then I am using this kind of orange soda sort of shade, and I am using the same 224 brush to go backwards and forwards in the crease. It's a really soft and very pale shade, so I had to build it up quite a bit because obviously I've got medium skin tone. And then I am using the slightly darker shade, which is more orange in tone, and then I am going back into the crease again to build up that color, because they're both similar colors, just of different kind of darknesses, if that's even a word. I'm going in to build up that shade that it looks nice and summery. Then I'm using this bright baby pink shade, and I am applying it to 2/3 of my eye using a Zoeva 234 Smoky shader brush. So I'm packing it on quite heavily because again, these are very soft muted shades. And then I'm using the 224 brush just to blend out any harsh lines very softly with no extra product. Then I'm wiping off the Zoeva brush so that I can use this bright yellow matte shade, and then I am going into the inner third of my eye, which was kind of left blank, and I'm dragging it in to the blue. I'm patting it because these are quite powdery sort of shades and I didn't want to drag it over. And then I am using just the brush just to kind of blend between the two shades. And then the eyelashes that I'm using are the Suzanne Jackson Deluxe lashes in the style Kylie. These are like Huda Beauty's Sasha lashes. I think it's Sasha. These are really gorgeous and I love using them. They're so affordable. They're £5. Then I'm using this deep orange shade, and I'm going into the lower lash line using a Royal & Langnickel Pro pencil brush. This is just to have a contrast to the shades which are above. And then I am using this, what is it? It's the Afterglow Liquid Highlighter. I'm not sure of the shade because it doesn't have a name on it. And you can apply it anywhere on your face, and I felt the need to apply it to the inner part of my eye. Why the hell not? Going back in with Sweet Cheeks again, and I'm using the shade called Jelly Bean, and I'm applying it to my inner tear duct using a MAC pencil brush just to open up the eyes even more. Then I'm using my Rimmel Scandalized Kohl Kajal in the shade Black, like I always do. It's a creamy liner which I love. And then just use your mascara of choice. I'm using my Maybelline Angel Eyes, I think that's what it's called, I always forget, to finish off the eyes. Next we are going in with this K-pop Bubble Blush, and this is in the shade called Pastel Pink. As you can see, it is a bright baby pink. And then I'm using this NYX number 10, like a stippling brush, just to apply it to the cheeks. Obviously I have to go in quite a few times. These cushion blushes are a little bit watery, so they're more on the softer side. And then for highlight, I'm using the shade called Candy Floss, and then I'm applying it all over my cheekbones using a Morphe 310 fan brush. Look at how amazing that is. If you guys can get your hands on this palette, do. It's absolutely stunning. The shades are so intense. Look at that. I'm not even applying that much, and they're just so like in your face and proper summery and just gorgeous. Then I had these Pillow Talk lip cushions, and I decided on this bright baby pink. It doesn't have a name, so we'll just call it bright baby pink. And as you can see, I was like, oh look, I'm Zombie Barbie. It's a little bit on the bright kind of side for me. So first I applied this all over the lips, and then I used the next shade, which is the more kind of coral shade, and this one is a little bit more flattering, so I just applied it using my fingers to blend into that pink shade to create my own kind of Asian Barbie shade rather than Zombie Barbie, which is how I looked. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye!